Dream of vampire. For all those who are watching now or later, I welcome you. Oof. I think we just met the gang leader of the I think they're calling themselves Guardians or something like that. I can't quite remember. But nonetheless, somebody attacked the hospital and we have to take care of business again.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Was it the guy I killed or someone else? I hope it's someone else I killed. Holy shit, what's all this?
What on earth happened here?
She was attacked. Holy shit.
Good evening, Miss Howard. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Is there anything you can tell me about the recent commotion here?
Many things can happen under cover of night, Dr. Reed. But I took no part in this massacre.
But did you see or hear anything?
I can't say I did. But the smell of fresh blood almost made me faint, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Time has lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Can you tell me anything about recent events at the hospital?
Before the shouts and the noises, I think I heard whispers coming from the stairs. 2 voices, maybe more.
Did you recognize the voices? What did they say?
I couldn't hear. Sounded like they were arguing or something.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
I'm going to have to check in the morgue.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but... well, maybe it was him.
Good thinking.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Ask everyone the same question.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about the recent commotion in the hospital?
I'm sure it was not your fault, Dr. Reed.
My fault? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. It's just... I heard it was you who brought the murderer inside our walls. But you couldn't know, could you?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I'm gonna guess that he was bitten. Alright.
Never could keep anything from her.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Terrible.
What can you
He's gonna
tell me
die.
about the recent commotion in the hospital?
It's a disgrace. How on earth can patients be attacked in their own rooms?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
That was useless?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
I had shouting coming from the first floor. I was asleep when it started.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
I'll be back.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
No.
Please, tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital.
I heard Miss Jones call for help from her bedroom. There were some loud noises, like people fighting. All of a sudden, it went quiet. And then a nurse started screaming.
Do you know who the nurse was?
Not sure, but I think it was Nurse Hawkins.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me...
How can we be sure we're making
Good
a
evening,
difference?
Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
That's what I felt. Oh, yeah, we're talking.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Can you tell me anything about recent events in the hospital?
Oh, goodness me. This whole story is such a shame, sir. I have no idea how it happened.
What are you talking about?
Poor Miss Jones. Her body is missing. Someone stole it.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Everybody's afraid. Death has always been a frequent visitor. But murder? How can we cope with that?
As a nurse at this hospital, it is your duty to deal with these things as best you can.
Yeah. Until it's my turn to have blood spread all over the walls. I entered the room first, Dr. Reed. I've seen what that monster did to the woman.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Yes, the mirror does work. In a way.
Too much energy for so little result.
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
Oh, she's so sweet. I don't know why.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes. It has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
That's awful.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Oh, well, but you probably should.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of contact.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. He was out to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
I plan on being anywhere near them. They're crazy.
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life. Unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yes.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Someone killed Miss Jones in her room, and Mr. Hampton's gone missing. Doesn't take a genius to piece it together.
You don't seem shocked by any of this.
Why should I be? Whoever did this must be long gone by now. And besides, he got rid of the old bag.
Goodbye, Milton.
Gonna steal some drugs. No?
Safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Hey, Doc.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
All I know is I ain't letting anyone rip my throat out in my sleep. I found myself a nice blade, Doc. I'm ready.
Oh. At least he's ready.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Yes.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
Damn.
I cannot enter.
I'm gonna try to go around them for a bit. Okay. so many people. Oh my goodness. There we go. Whew.
Don't like that, do ya?
Really? You lost track of me? Thanks, guys.
Stupid beast!
Okay. I took care of those guys. Where we're headed. It's pretty much straight back to the docks area. Huh. Nice to take the boat. I think we're just gonna go straight from here.
Over there! There's one of them birds! God! He's dead! Christ, he's dead!
God damn.
Grenade!
Trains? Oh, nice. I like trains. Really? You can unlock the doors here? Oh.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
Oh, that's terrifying.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Oh, I got respect. Nice. Let's see what else he has to say.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Ooh. Good, got some juicy information. Whoa.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Oh, trader. Ooh, nice.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
Ooh, let's see.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt, or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Okay, here we go.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Okay.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
I'll just take their shit for you. Put it in my own pockets.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Okay.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's the first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Wow, okay.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Ah. Ooh. What she got? Grease, lemon shard, lemon powder. I save my money for now.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
It's the docks, right? Do I have fatigue medicine? I can hear that guy. Well, everybody else is pretty healthy. Oh, yeah, like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. This place is good. I missed one person here. I can look for him later. And there's the pillar. Not pillar, yeah, it's an unknown district. I don't know.
A vampire?
Do I have any? Here it is. Do I have any medicine for fatigue? Where I checked out. Oh, I do have one for fatigue. Yeah.
Vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You'd best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we got...
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
Okay.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
That seems
I see.
good.
So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Yay. We did it.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Do you need any help?
I'm all right, Dr. Reed.
Oh, that's great.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Oh! You know what? I like that warehouse key. Jeez. There'd be some really good stuff in there.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin.
Damn.
Would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts. Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Jason Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Okay.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
How do you pay for that?
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn streetlight.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Oh, this man needs a hug.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me?
About a sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist, and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
You know, this guy had a lot more backstory than just a random drunken guy in the bar. And that's very interesting. We'll come talk to you later, sir.
Mr. Delaney.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Never been to India.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Yes.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
I have nothing to fear from the people round here, miss.
Yeah, I'm a brave woman myself, Dr. Reed, but I'd be a fool to think I'm invincible.
I'm invincible.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Oh, that makes sense.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Probably because he locks everyone up that doesn't agree with him. Oh, I don't.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
She's probably from London, honestly.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
That's a lot of people.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London, and here I am.
Well, that makes sense. She has the accent. I think. I don't know.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Is anyone upstairs? Oh, this guy. Oh. Hello, sir.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
The fuck?
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem.
What's a teleporter in front of people?
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Ah, you're that doctor.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Give him medicine.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
I just gave you a free... No, whatever. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Are they stupid or something?
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
Stable.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
Ooh.
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Yes, okay, so in London.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham?
Who?
Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So,
One way to
how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Ooh.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Oh, the guard. That's what he called them. Yeah.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Yeah, they do like to attack random people on the street.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Not really sure how that's funny, but whatever.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
He did.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton. Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
Well,
Ah, you're a doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
dang. Well, I gather a lot of information. See if they can do some more of this story quest. What's in here? I just prop this joint.
I shall fear no evil.
Oh, fuck. Dang. I guess he's really resistant against blood magic. Oof, I really need to just... I was trying to avoid most of them. For the most part. Oh, come on. You're bloody everywhere.
Step away. This one's mine! It's mine! Take it! Bloody monster!
Holy shit, these guys just like hit you so hard. Oof, I am not doing so good. Oh! Got stuck. Okay. That's not going well for me at all. Dang. Oh, I so love these guys. Which one do you want? Damn!
This is no place for you, sir. I said go back home, stupid beast! Kick off! I'll send you to hell! I'll put an end to you!
Holy shit, that's what it does. It just burns you like acid. Let's do some side quests because dying over and over again is just insanity. Oof, look at that guy, he's just spread all over the place. Maybe I should have went after him. Okay, well then, while we're on this side of the docks, we might as well just go ahead and check out these guys. Oh, that was this way? Okay, this won't be too hard, I don't think. Is there any, like, place to sleep over here? Yeah, there's one place. There's one over here too? No. I think this is the way. Oh, I can steal some of the stuff here. Yeah! The last time I was over here, there was only, like, vampires. I don't even hit that. I mean, like, rats. I mean, where's it go? Oh, I could have just gone through here.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Those rats, they don't give a lot of blood, but they help nonetheless. Too bad it doesn't give me experience for that.
This is despicable.
Sir, no civilians. Shoot my fucking face!
Oh my god! Oh, tricky bastards!
Yay! That was a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm looking for a broken lamppost, right? I doubt what I'm looking for is going to be inside the house, but look at all the stuff I can steal. Ooh, nice.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah. only people were more trusting and left their doors unlocked, I could steal it.
See them fancy clothes? This will be tough.
Well, you're dead. Good sir. Dang. Well, there's one place.
This one's mine! Put an end to you!
Oh, wow. Any broken lampposts?
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
Oh, this is where the corpses are. This is a mass grave.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
That truck has the world's best battery in it. What's he holding? Is that a bone hands? It's just weird. Oh, this isn't the place.
Over there! There's one of them
I have all the... experience I need for a... Yeah. Where's the nearest bed and breakfast? There.
He's mine! I'll take it! All of you bloody
Ah, I fucked up. Stamina. Let's go try to upgrade real quick.
Steady, boys!
Oh.
We've got one of them!
Okay, damn it. Damn it.
That's got hurt! Watch out for them two!
Where's the vials I gotta use? Ooh.
I'll put an end to you!
I got a gun.
Take a breath! See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Fuck, it's fast!
That wasn't too far away. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, now it ended up being does a little more damage. Nice. The range doesn't really go far. Oh well. See what I can do throughout the night. is a little better. Yeah, like it went up. So I got cured. Hey, we're healthy again. Nothing's happened. Here? So if I find a cure for this guy's migraine. Do I have that? I'll check my medicine repertoire. No, I don't have it. Oh, here it is. I'll have to find that medicine somewhere else. But for now,
Stupid beast! No! Oh God, no! He's dead!
oh, I forgot to take their shit. From the last time I killed them. Just lying in the road. I guess I'll pick it up now.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Take a breath. You're mine! You're a bitch! You ugly cat.
I'll probably save my bullets for later.
I'll kill you!
No! I dodged! Well, we're gonna have to go try this again. I say we try this killing normal. Okay, let's kill this guy quick. Nothing fancy.
We have to stop it! Christ, he's dead!
Okay, that was fast. Bear or something? No, it does not.
Best stay back, sir. Get them weapons ready! We found to crush the things!
Damn! Okay, give me out of here. Well, I got him. Hey, look, 65% experience. Why does sucking these guys' bloods not count as anything?
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
Oh, there's a bloody tombstone. I found it. Where do I find flowers? Hello? No? Did you have flowers before you killed yourself? I don't think you can stay in the bed again. Oh, here's some. That wasn't too hard.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Huh, nice. Okay, now the time to go back.
It's locked.
We'll take the long way around. On to me. Well, this little errand took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Unlock these doors now. There we go.
I have this thirst for blood.
I like the noise it makes. It's like, "Arr, arr." Oh, damn it. Forgot about these guys. Yes, if you scream loud enough. Okay. I believe we're done here for the most part, so we'll just go ahead and cross that bridge. So there's a stable here.
This is despicable.
Damn. I don't know this guy.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Seymour? Is it really? Wow. Fishburne?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
No. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency, then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
Oh, how sweet of him.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Maybe I can help you find that, sir.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah, bye, Mr. Fishburne. Why didn't anybody miss him?
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
Oh, I can actually memorize this, kid.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
We're all truly alone in this world. You're lucky you learnt that early.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost.
Oh.
Even if we're not related.
Oh.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Oh.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the Wet Boot Boys and the Communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Communists?
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
These whispers of monsters got folk gossiping and scared. It's people they should fear. Flesh and blood.
Oh, I got 100 points again. Can't do it in front of people, so... Here he is.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened. Just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well... Thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. We're killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
That bomb also killed you that day, don't you see? You just die a slower death, drink by drink.
I know. Maybe I deserve judgment. Until that day, I'll just be Dyson the drunk, not Dyson the murderer.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No. I don't want to remember it.
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
The victims. They were not the target then?
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Ooh.
No one will ever know what I did. I'm gonna die with blood on my hands. No one will remember me.
Yes, I regret nothing. Ha 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 ha.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Now everything seems under control, more or less.
Don't forget.
Oof.
To keep an eye out for this garden of something, sweet. I guess it's them. I hope the rumors about
What can I upgrade real quick? Those two. I think I want tactical. Doesn't do anything. Increase the damage of my spite. Ooh. The blood doesn't go far at all. Higher levels. Okay, wait. Pressure regeneration. Increase your life regeneration when using bite in combat. Oh, but when I regenerate myself, right? Oh. Okay, then I can get this. Hard bites. Instead of just doing it 150, it'd be 200 damage, which would be a lot more. And I could do this and increase my healing, right? No, I want wait. I already did that. I don't know why it's showing me twice. I'll wait until I get more experience before I rest and upgrade myself. But first, let's go see if anybody else needs help. I did his thing and then I killed him. This guy needs cold medicine. Ooh, some sick people here. Okay, I need cold. I have that, so the only thing it is the cold medicine. Okay, let's see what I got here.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
Wow, that was easy.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
I was doing an entirely different mission. I ended up doing this one instead. How do I find this? Find this guy's necklace. Where did I see him again? I think I found him over here, right? Educated dogs. Yeah, he's right here. I can also give him his cold medicine.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients.
Okay.
Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Every night, a dark... and every dawn, another death.
I think I'm gonna do this one. I think it wants me to go down here. No. Just crossed. Huh. It's not too far away.
Am I really cursed? You've explained so much.
Could be able to upgrade too, if I really wanted to.
He's done for!
Dang. Okay, well that was easy. I tried helping, but you guys tried to tell me to do it. Where's this alcohol that I was looking for? Is it upstairs? The answer is yes. Ooh, nice, some handle parts. Ooh, I need those.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Yeah, probably could. If only I can make this like open up. Make a shortcut up here. Gotta get down from here, go all the way back. And another job well done. Just picking up, get bullets and shells and all that so quickly. I'm sure I could get a shotgun. I think it'd be totally worth it at this point. Well, this place says stable, but I'm pretty sure soon it's going to be unstable. Due to all the people one person I killed. Is that one person I need to talk to? Ooh, keep the gin bottles. No, I'll give them gin bottles. I don't need gin.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Times like these are good. Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Okay, well then.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Right. Talk to here.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
I think I'm losing my mind. You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
I don't know how to give you the bottles of alcohol. It's not an option.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologize, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Ugh. I don't know where that guy is. But I think I'm gonna go look for him. Yeah, over here. No, let me move. I regret nothing. Oh, dang. How much is this? That's 200. How much is this? 113? Ooh. You guys work 2 hits. That'd be nice. These are the things I want to upgrade, like bite damage. I'd like to upgrade this to this. Oh, nice. Do more damage on my bites. Fast regeneration. Cure myself faster. Up to 15%. That'd be useful. What else I need? I'm gonna increase my health. Yeah. The following night. Ah. This became serious. Some people need cold medicine. This guy needs that. I imagine there's some sick people over here. I didn't even see. The place is stable. Stable. And whatever this place is. Let's go see if I can take on those one guys by the docks. Since I'm level 15, yeah, woo! My bite does more damage, maybe. It's more lethal. Yeah, I have no clue how to look for this guy's necklace. I guess I could look for more people, but I'll do that in a bit. Hear more of the people there too. Wait, this is where I need to be.
Seems like the guard of Freeman is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Ow.
Burn it, boys! Back in the crowd! Fuck! He's dead!
Oh, I see the problem.
Want some of this? Let's pin it down! Die, Bernie! Crush the leech, boys! Kill you! Want some of this? Burn it, boys!
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Well, anyways, I guess I'll try to find this place over here. Real quick.
It's locked, all right.
Let's go this way. Eat some rats. Everything is fine.
This is despicable.
There's a lot of people here that want dead.
Christ! He's dead!
Come on now, work. Oh, damn. Blood. Let me do this. Huh. Despite being stronger, I was able to take him down.
Burn it!
Oh, that's not too bad. It's only 1900. I'm just gonna keep on going. Oh, this is the way.
I cannot enter.
Can I enter through these doors? Ooh, what's over here? Ah, good thing I didn't buy that shotgun. Ooh, I can upgrade too. Nice. That's 100. I also got a gun that does 40 damage. Huh. Yep, that's how you do ammos. Well, anyways, I think this is where I'll end the stream for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm super excited for getting into playing the next game. You guys. Oof. This place is getting worse. I better cure these people soon. It's just getting worse. Oh, damn. This place is going downhill. I'll have to kill this place. But, nonetheless, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Next stream, I should say. Vampire. Hopefully I die.